They say that the Land Rover Discovery 2 was one of the most unreliable vehicles ever made.
Steering gearbox leaks, transfer case leaks, 3 Amigos. I really could go on a lot more of issues they have.
That it was designed by geniuses, but built by idiots. That if you are not a mechanic when you first purchase yours, you will certainly be a mechanic when you sell it.
It's your gender, my gender. I'm a mechanic.
The second-hand market now reflects this opinion. You can find these vehicles for an absolute steal. My example here, my 2003 Land Rover Discovery 2 TD5 5-speed manual with nearly 500,000 kilometres on the clock sent me back less than 3,000 Australian dollars.
Just won $3,000. Oh, I'm gonna spend it on a Land Rover. Oh, fucking oath. Fuck me. Well, does this mean there's gonna be oil stains on the driveway again, honey?
What a bargain. Or is it? After nearly 6 months of ownership, I'm going to run you through a couple of quirks that I've now learnt to live with my beautiful TD5 Disco 2. I'm not even going to get in it yet, and I'm going to give you one. When you lock the vehicle and you leave it and you walk away, you expect your vehicle not to do anything. It's now static. It does not have a mind of its own. Mine does. For no particular reason, my alarm, the car alarm, will go off when it is locked. This may seem like, a minor inconvenience. Maybe it goes off in a shopping centre car park somewhere, but when it goes off at 2 a.m. on your home driveway, I assure you, it is more than a minor inconvenience. It is quite irritating. Unlocking it does not actually unlock it. The key must be entered before you are allowed access. Stepping inside, not too bad for a 20+ year vehicle. Steering wheel's all worn to bits. The gear knob, it's faded away to just a memory of what a gear knob used to be. Low range is either inaccessible or the linkage has now disconnected entirely. There is no cup holder. The dash, yeah, it's lifting. The headliner is now held up by the occasional thumbtack and a bit of felt stickiness. She's a good girl though. Watch this. First click, like nothing at all. How many warning lights does your car have on when it's running? Mine currently has 4. An ABS, a downhill descent, TC, which I'm assuming is traction control, and then just a big exclamation mark that something appears to be wrong. These warning lights are almost certainly a dead wheel sensor or an issue with the ABS module itself. I have now replaced 2 of the 4 wheel sensors, and I haven't managed to alleviate the issue. 2 more to go. Imagine you're in the position of my wife, who is now coming into the passenger seat of this vehicle. I invite you to now put yourself in the position of my wife, which is an odd terminology. You are now approaching the vehicle. We are about to go out on a date together. You are walking up to the passenger door. The vehicle is unlocked. Honey, can you open the door for me, please? The passenger door on this vehicle does not open from the outside. So if you are by yourself, like the driver has not yet entered the vehicle and can reach across for you, you then have to jump in to the rear seat, open it, hold it ajar, don't let it lock again because then it won't open. You have to hold it ajar, especially delicately, just resting against the latch. Back out again, close the back door, and then enter a vehicle which appears to have been through some things. What a delightful time. That's not what's really important. You know, when you purchase a vehicle at this sort of price, you buy it for how it makes you feel and how it performs. And I'm happy to say this girl has a fantastic donk on her. For nearly half a million kilometers, everything in here works as it should. The turbo spools hard. All the piping has been replaced over time. The oil's fresh. The brake master cylinder's been replaced. Doesn't get hot. It ain't all doom and all gloom. Shall we go for a spin? Hopefully you can't knock me for not trying. The issue I'm getting here is that I get up there and then I stall because I don't have the balls just to absolutely, because you know what? Because this bit of the, you know, the body's just going to hit that as hard as you like. But while it's up in the air, and we can do it's an easy oil change on it if you wanted to. Do a diff oil change while you're under here. Let's just have a bit of a look of what's going on. Because it's not totally stock. We've got some ARB recovery points in here, which is just super cool. You know, that would have set someone back a few $100 back in the day. That one's been bent. That one's still good. So between them, I'm going to count that as you got 1.5 good recovery points. Looks like we have a lift. We've got about a 2-inch lift. They look like aftermarket springs, and I'm noticing a bit of West Coast suspension goodness going on in here. A few oil leaks, you know. She's a bit grubby in there, but let's just call that rust resistance. A bit of corrosion protection from the oil leaks. Yeah, the tyres, they're getting on a bit. I reckon next year, early next year, they're gonna have to be replaced. I won't put my body entirely under it because you never know about the handbrake on this thing, but look at the chassis. Other than the fact that it's covered in mud, yeah, she's in good nick. She's got a 3-inch exhaust all the way through by the looks of it too.